feedback is a problem that most musicians will eventually encounter while playing live. For acoustic musicians especially, dealing with feedback is a common struggle from one gig to the next. Many LR Bag's preamps, pedals, and DIs are equipped with tools to help deal with feedback in acoustic instruments, including phase inversion, notch filters, and high-pass filters. Learning how to use these tools will help you get the most volume from your pickup before feedback. The first thing you will want to do when you encounter feedback is to check the phase, usually labeled as phase or invert. In most cases, one of the two positions will have less feedback than the other. In some situations, simply setting the phase correctly will be enough to get rid of feedback for a specific room or sound system. Since feedback typically occurs most prominently at the resonant frequency of the instrument top, a notch filter can be used to cut out the primary feedback frequency. To use the notch on the venue DI, session DI, and a line EQ, start by letting the feedback ring out. While the instrument is feeding back, turn up the notch slowly from the off position until you hear the feedback drop out. The Parity Eye uses two knobs for notching feedback. To use them, turn the notch knob down to 9 o'clock or so, and while letting the feedback ring out, sweep the GA-DB knob up and down to find the primary feedback frequency. Once you find the feedback frequency, you can use the notch knob to further reduce the feedback, or you can bring it back up if you feel you've removed too much warmth. The notch on the Parity Eye can also be used as a sweepable EQ if you don't need to use it to fight feedback. Another tool that can be used to fight feedback is the high-pass filter, which can also be used to reduce boomy bass frequencies from certain pickups. High-pass filters are also referred to as low-cut filters, since they remove the lower frequencies from the signal. To use the high-pass filter, start with the switch at the lowest setting and turn it up until the desired amount of bass is removed from the signal. Removing too much bass can result in a thin-sounding signal, so make sure you find the right balance for your instrument.